Welcome to the first ever Small YouTuber Awards. 2020 was a dumpster fire of a year, but these creators made an effort to make it suck a whole lot less with all these videos they put out. Also, I'm really sorry for the delay on this. 2021 was full of my family getting Christmas corona and losing power for a whole entire week as I was trying to put this together. But enough about me. We've got 16 awards to get through. I'll be your host for the evening as we celebrate tons of amazing creators. Before we get through these awards, I just want to let you know I have a playlist of all of the creators that were nominated that will be linked in the description below. Definitely consider checking out these people because I found a ton of amazing creators from sifting through all of them. Best Animated YouTuber. These 5 animators stood out for their amazing illustrations they brought to life. And the nominees are Chopped Ramen.
When I was younger, I hated watching them. Do you even see their soulless eyes and bellies full of demons? Oh, but they're so cute and joyful. No, they're not. There are horror games made out about them. You think they're cute? Think again when you see this. Goddamn Tinky Winky is 10 feet tall.
Easy Doodles.
Pokemon Yellow had this feature where if you turned around and clicked on Pikachu, he'd be all like, Pika, Pika! And the first time I saw this, I was just like, this is the most amazing thing I've seen in my 5-year-old life.
Kizit.
Video games are a form of art, just like music or painting. So why is everyone saying that video games are the cause of these mass shootings? Why is it when a kid wins $3 million by winning a tournament, people scoff at it because all he did was move his thumbs around, but something like the Super Bowl is celebrated?
Pivazor.
One thing that I've learned from being in quarantine is that people, this is like being in jail.
Pretty sure this causes coronavirus.
VT.
Yo, what the fuck?
Notice me!
Wait, who the fuck are—
My shit's right here!
The fuck is this shit?
Promote me, you sick fuck!
And the winner is Chopped Ramen! Best Commentary YouTuber. Commentary is definitely a huge category on YouTube. Because of this, we expanded the nominees to 10 to include all of these amazing people. And the nominees are A. Daniels.
So can someone please explain this to me? Well, geez, I don't know, GameStop. Are you doing it right?
Boomerang TKO.
The EU must appreciate that we're leaving on October the 31st.
Who knows what ridiculous detail could prevent Brexit this time? Theresa May was never going to be able to get it done if all she's going to do is run through a field of wheat. Jeremy Corbyn doesn't know what day it is, let alone his feelings on Brexit.
No! No!
Greg Cubed.
Now he's going for number 4 with Make a Wish.
Yeah, that's right. 4 #1 hits. How many does your teen idol have? Hell, I'm ready. Bring it on. Let's see some Cahill. Oh God. He looks like he kidnaps children in ice cream trucks for a living.
Josh Wegworth.
You and this other guy's chests, and your surgeon is just TikTok dancing in the corner.
Are we gonna live through this?
Oh, that's just morose, Tom.
I'm sorry, dear. Doctor.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my bad. I had to make a TikTok real quick.
Kunkin Dassner.
She could be more tolerant of others. She could be more understanding about differences. Maybe she's the type of person who thinks that ladies, stop hooking up. A Jewish wife's message about sex. I hate the internet so much.
The Nathan Dunn Show.
It makes me never want to use whipped cream again. And I like whipped cream. I fucking love it. It goes great on pies and cookies, but not your fucking toes, Daddy Longneck.
The Other George.
Let's take a look at this review of Taxi Driver. You know, that film that copies Joker? I did not like this movie. I would not like to drive a taxi. What? I just facepalmed when I saw this. Like, you hope it's a joke, but either way, what are you supposed to add to that, you know?
Cataclysm.
And even though the nights get warmer, I grow ever colder. I'm at my breaking point, but there is nothing in this world that could fill this void in my heart. Oh shit, is that an inflatable pool toy? Patrick, think about what you're doing. This would truly be a strange addiction if you go through with this.
Ponji Ninja.
They centered themselves inside a gaming revolution. Boom. Time skip. Mid-2000s. By now, Flash had already barreled in on a whopping 99% of computer users.
After this, there is no turning back.
Everyone used Flash. YouTube, Hulu, and of course, amateur programmers all took advantage of this universal media player.
And Vastava.
Ooh, another one. This should be fun. Sonic in the House. Don't read the comments first. Don't be that bitch.
And the winner is Ponji Ninja! Best Comedy YouTuber. Just like commentary, comedy was full of amazing creators. All of these YouTubers gave us tons of laughs in a year where we desperately needed it. And the nominees are 404 Noir.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Perfect.
Bitch, I'm black. Nigga! Coming from the hood, 100 racks.
Dan Schofield.
If you read the form you had me fill out, you would know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to be cured or not?
I'm sorry.
Because I was in the middle of curing this whole virus thing that everyone's so worried about, but I put that down to help your thumb issues, which apparently is a fancy word for hurts.
Daniel Fiala.
But this isn't a review of katanas. This is a review of what it's like to live with someone who owns katanas. It's stupid. Why does he own katanas? Is he going to protect himself with a katana? Because guns exist. There's not even an impractical use. He doesn't even, hang them up to display them.
Dr. Culture.
In his first album, Sire, Jaden reveals that he's Martin Luther King. But how could this be? Many investigators say this tweet holds the answer. The Jaden Code, the message to save our generation.
Dimos.
You love me. Hey, hey, hey!
Why am I like this?
Garrett Paul.
Hey, remember me? Yeah, it's your professor. Remember, courses are online now, so I expect you to be there with your camera on. Yeah. I am shitting. Okay, I don't know how you got in my house, but get out of my house. Like, please leave. What? Fine.
Jennifer Matthew.
Hi, I'm your dad, and I would like to give you wood. I have come into possession of too much wood. That's why I'm your dad, and I would like to give you wood. I'm not running out of wood anytime soon. I'll be able to give you my wood for years. Can give you my bush wood if you'd like. I even got twigs. Don't worry, I won't run out.
Not spicy.
I think you should move out.
Nicole wants me to move out, Mom. You can't be friends with her anymore.
You can have the parking spot.
Pivosaur.
I think Black did it.
Dude, that's racist.
Well, it's either black or brown. Why would it be me?
Fucking white.
No, guys, I swear I'm not. White is definitely sus. Guys, I saw him killing Blue.
And do you have any proof of that?
White is racist, we should vote him out. Yep.
And Trifecta.
This always happens. I can see you staring.
Is that what you do? Yeah. You sit in the back and stare? You're a pervert.
Pervert? Why are you laughing?
Don't laugh. Yeah, you're sick. Sick!
I have a boyfriend.
I work 2 jobs.
I've come here to escape from the daily pressures of life, not to be objectified by you.
And the winner is Dr. Culture. Best cooking/food YouTuber. This category will leave you with your mouth watering, as all of these creators make or taste tons of amazing dishes. And the nominees are Lakers Cooking,
a based 00 dough made from very fine flour, a sauce made from raw San Marzano tomatoes, and a topping which is obviously mozzarella. First things first, the dough, tipo 00. Add 325 milliliters to a bowl, about 12 grams of salt. Now add about 10% of your flour.
Porter Castle.
Oh, and I'm gonna mix it. So I'm gonna take 3 cups of flour, teaspoon of kosher salt, about a tablespoon of oil. Is that a tablespoon? I don't know, whatever that is.
Quinn's Cones.
Texture, it is a sight to behold, or a feeling to behold, sorry. I'd give this a 4 out of 5. There is something missing. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe I'll find it when I get to the bottom.
Stale Joe.
Already sauce in, and that looks like watery caramel. Interesting. Let's mix that sucker up for those glistening noodles.
And Tofukdo.
Don't ask me what coconut macaroons are because I did not know what they were before this recipe. So we're gonna start by preparing the mango curd because it needs to set. So to make the mango curd, we're gonna need some mango, obviously.
And the winner is Quinn's Cones.
Best education YouTuber.
This group of creators do a great job of tricking you into learning with their charisma, humor, and insight on a topic you likely don't know much about. And the nominees are 26 Dimensions.
When we talk about ancient civilizations, we're usually referencing the great historical powers like Rome, Greece, or Egypt. But how far back in time can we go? Still uncover traces of organized communities and urbanization.
Discover.
From over 9,000 worldwide locations at its peak in 2004 to just 1 in 2019, Blockbuster lost almost everything seemingly overnight, a major cause of which was Netflix.
Music is a verb.
One is the melody, and the other is the chords underneath, right? And a chord melody is where you're going to try to play both of those parts together.
This glorious clockwork.
Let's remember that our 2 water molecules have broken apart into 1 oxygen molecule, 4 electrons, and 4 protons. This entire video, all at least 12 minutes of it, is going to focus on the journey these 4 electrons go on to start becoming food for our plant.
And unraveled.
Europe, Africa, and Asia are its own continent, and Oceania gets demoted into just Australia and its buddies. So, what's with all this mess? Why are Australia and Oceania separated? Well, to put it simply, because no one seems to agree on anything.
And the winner is Unraveled! Best gameplay YouTuber. Gamers were gaming in 2020. And we were watching all these entertaining creators that let us live vicariously through their gameplay. And the nominees are The Cool Dude.
Now it's time to put up an army to protect my lovely slave village. Here is my elite task force. Sander, Siegfried, Thurman, and Bubbles. He's special. The next day I prepared for the fight by slaughtering all my chickens.
Delicious James.
Where's the goose now?
He's in the vents.
Okay, let's go hide, and then when he's not looking...
Let's check our list and see what else we gotta do.
Claude, the
Claude
gardener.
Garden Scene Schlussel. Do we go rake something?
We gotta stealth it, that's what we gotta do.
This feels like very Assassin's Creedy, like you're gonna like stand up and like cover his mouth and just pull him into the bushes.
/frag.
Slow down and handbrake into turns and then accelerate out once your car is straightened out. Oh my, what is happening?
Some people just want to watch the world burn, dude.
Right.
So it looks like this will be my last race. Excuse me, stop, please.
Is it worth a sandwich?
Seed. Stay. Yes! Yes, Zach! You've done it! You've done it! See? Improv helped you! Shut up!
and slacking off.
I work on the water reserves. You get going on the quick clowning, dog. Well, we're off to a good heckin' start because I already mucked up. I already mucked banged up.
You already muck-banged it?
What is mukbang? Can we say that? You're gonna have to probably censor that because I don't know what that means.
What do you mean?
I thought
It means eating. It's like a big eating sesh or something.
And the winner is Delicious James!
You win!
Best Music YouTuber. These creators showed off all their incredible music talents with awesome covers and original works. And the nominees are Anomalisa Keys, and Tony Grisby. Imagine Mango.
Still confused. If I knew then what I know now, I'd already taken back the crown. I'd be at my final bow, but don't exaggerate it. I'm still waiting till I made it. But until then, ooh, I'm just a new
Lloyd the Hammer. And Peru. And the winner is Lloyd the Hammer. Best niche YouTuber. What did we do with the YouTubers that didn't really fit into a particular box? Well, we shoved them all in the niche category. And the nominees are Dylan J. Fox.
From one deceitful ghost type to another, this time we're taking a look at the Diamond and Pearl anime's Malice in Wonderland episode where Dawn, Ash, and good old Brock are traveling to Hardhome City. As they're venturing that way, they come across the gate leading to a Pokemon Center where all their wildest dreams will come true.
Homegrown Passions.
So there's two different greenhouses here. The one behind me is called the High Tunnel. They have a lot of various things growing in here. Got some tomatoes. These are really good for making sauce and for canning. Down here she's got some peppers. There's some nice ones.
Jay Schmidt.
In my last video, I removed the plumbing that was easy to get to, leaving only stuff that was still tied in, like the sink, toilet, and the shower. There are also two lines going up into the attic, and the multiple supplies that go underneath the house that are buried in the dirt.
Michael's Cars.
Start by getting some space under your car. You could do this by jacking it up, losing some weight, driving on your mom's flower beds. You're creative, I'm sure you'll figure something out. And if you want the quickest and easiest way, just spray everything you can see, you'll be done in 5 minutes. But if you're not a lazy asshole, then first scrape off any existing rust you can see on any metal, or peeling paint for that matter, and then spray everything.
And Vexor.
1998, Netscape 3.0 only had a market share of just 8%, contrasted to Internet Explorer 4's, which was a staggering 90%. Explorer would become the most widely used browser come 1999, 4 years after its release.
And the winner is Dylan J. Fox! Best Reviewer. These YouTubers shared their thoughts on particular things they were enjoying this year, whether it be movies, TV, music, or ice cream? And the nominees are Cedric Wilson.
Now doing the line test within Photoshop, as you can see, it still has the same type of stuff where fast lines give you smooth lines, slow lines give you a little bit of jitter, increasing your smoothing can mitigate some of that to where you can draw a little bit slower.
Janos and Fabio.
And Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beasts definitely delivers in that regard. Unsurprisingly, the character art is based on the aesthetic style of the series creator, Radford Seachrist, and makes use of very thin and somewhat choppy line work that often leans towards sharp, angular corners rather than rounded ones.
Pipsqueak.
When I first started watching, I legitimately thought to myself, is this how people spoke back in the day? But luckily, I'm just too young to remember it. And no, absolutely not. A common criticism, even in the year 2000, was that the dialogue was super dated, so the conversations were basically Shakespearean.
Catch it.
Quinn's Cones.
For this, because this is really minty. I'd say it's more minty than the Baskin-Robbins mint chocolate chip, but I gotta get another bite just to see. I don't really taste the Christmas magic. I just taste a lot of candy cane. I was a big hater saying that this is just toothpaste flavored ice cream.
And Spirit Man Studios.
This sort of smooth, sort of gentle discussion about certain things like meditation or existentialism or nihilism, religion, philosophy, whatever it is, in the face of something that is very apocalyptic or even disturbing in the background.
And the winner is Pipsqueak. Best Vlogger. These YouTubers were logging all their day-to-days in the most entertaining way. And the nominees are Addy Bowley.
Be in trouble. So I'm gonna start like this, we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's not good. Okay, all right, there we go. That's not bad. See, I can throw them. Kind of.
Julian the Fish Slappy.
Because most people, when they see this blonde flapping thing coming, run inside and hide their daughters, you know. After the run, I obviously take a shower, not featured in this video, sadly. If you become a Patreon, however, you get unlimited access to my...
Montana Does Things.
And then we have to put this thing in... I don't know how this is gonna work. This YouTube channel, like, I've seen so many people just like make parodies of it and test out their things, because some of them are literally unbelievable. Like, I'm like, who is your creative team and how did you guys come up with this? Because that's insane. Is this working?
More travel, please.
Gorgeous. So we're very, very lucky. So the first thing you want to do when you're here on the lake is to get in the lake. So we're going to start out with some kayaking.
And Soul Ride with Stayin' Rash.
Where my dad comes in. He's a skeptic, and he's very set on his ideas and beliefs.
Is this vegan?
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
And the winner is... More Travel, Please! Best Video Game YouTuber. These gamers put together thoughts on why we love games, or the lore behind games we love, and tons of other fun topics in the gaming genre. The nominees are Project Gamer.
They really made them more well known to the masses. Now that they've been purchased by Sony, and therefore have increased funds and resources, it'll be interesting to see how they can top what are two of the most impressive games of this gen. Insomniac have always created incredible visual masterpieces, and no doubt they'll continue to shine even more with the PS5 hardware next gen.
Table 53.
But a Monsters Expedition isn't about overcoming hardcore, challenging puzzles. It's about enjoying the act of solving puzzles in a really pleasant world. A Monsters Expedition is like a cup of hot chocolate as a puzzle game. It is designed to be relaxing. A good part of that comes from the game's art.
Takune.
So I had just gotten my first set of adamant armor the night before, and I was stupid excited about it. In RuneScape, adamant armor isn't necessarily rare, but for a kid it was a huge accomplishment. I spent a minute when I first logged in just kind of like moving around the camera and admiring it before something somebody said caught my eye. Free armor trimming?
Wisefish.
Hasn't been mentioned within the God of War world, but we know he plays a big part in both Ragnarok and just the general Norse mythology. This god is known as Njord, father of Freya and Freyr. I know, it gets a bit confusing. They're not the same person. One's male, one's female, but sort of the same name. Njord may play a big part of Freyr's story.
And Whizfish.
It's no mistake that one of the things that has always set Mario apart across the decades is that he's just felt so good to control. I'm reminded here even more of the much more recent Celeste, which saw, in my opinion, the best platforming and character movement in any 2D game ever, period. But now, having played Will of the Wisps, there's just no going back.
And the winner is... Whizfish! Best YouTube Film. Finally, we get to the Video Awards section, starting off with Best YouTube Film. These YouTubers added to the ever-growing list of cinema, creating their own films for us to enjoy. And the nominees are Backpack by Zephyr Entertainment, Fatties by Intangible,
People have been saying that our merch has been selling like hotcakes.
Like hotcakes,
yeah.
I like that one.
But speaking of hotcakes, we're going to get into our topic today, which is fads in the diet community, diet exercise community.
Right.
Today we're going to be talking about this.
The Island by Totem Worlds,
Donde el aire no respira, donde el sol no ilumina y la luna rosa la arena, donde no existe lo...
A Message to Myself by Gravy Boat Films.
That's honestly what it feels like right now. With the virus going around, everyone's washing their hands every 2 seconds, constantly cleaning something, staying inside. I have to admit, as someone with OCD, that's kind of nice.
And Missing Home by Fashion Yarpita. And the winner is... The Island by Totem Worlds. Best Original Song. These YouTubers created their own original songs this year for our listening pleasure. And the nominees are The Cove, Taylor Riggs, Excuses, Jesse Pop, Flaneur and Tony Grisby, On My Radar, Carter Ace, and Tranquil, Daytola Music.
Puisqu'on s'aime en vrai sérieux, léger, léger, so tranquille. Puisqu'on s'aime en vrai.
And the winner is The Cove by Taylor Riggs. Best Video Essay. These YouTubers scripted together an initial argument or hypothesis and then show us why, or even why not, this has validity to it. And the nominees are CinemaSins versus Cinema Wins, Evan Monroe.
Let's start off with CinemaSins. The structure of every CinemaSins video starts with a title intro and spoiler warning, followed by a chronological run-through of the film with narration to address sins. These sins are tallied into a number, the film is given a sentence, and the video ends with outtakes. What I want to make clear from the start is that this formatting in and of itself is not inherently flawed.
Does Reddit self-promo spam really work? Ponji Ninja.
Basically, it's when a YouTuber takes a shotgun approach to marketing and posts their video anywhere without an auto mod. It's not uncommon to see videos shared 6, 10, 19 different places, or Reddit accounts consisting entirely of YouTube links. But does any of this actually work?
A Tale of Two Video Game Movies. Awfully Great.
Mario vs. Sonic.
Sonic. A feud that spanned the 90s, only for Nintendo to ultimately triumph, with the Speedy Hedgehog having to face the shame of seeing his own games on his opponent's consoles. So, how did Sonic manage to get the last big screen laugh over Mario and go on to break the video game movie curse?
I was not expecting that.
Trying to burn 10,000 calories in 1 week, Jeff Sivian.
I am 220 plus pounds. I am the biggest I have ever been in my entire life. Well, why is that important? That's because I used to be this.
Oh my god. And what do games look like to dogs? Takun.
What do video games look like to dogs? Well, it's certainly different than what most humans might see on a TV. In fact, dogs are red-green colorblind, so if you're red-green colorblind, or more specifically have deuteranopia, their vision color-wise might look very similar to your own.
And the winner is CinemaSins vs. Cinema Wins by Evan Monroe. Best Video. Whoa, we're almost at the end of the award show, and the penultimate award, we want to give praise to some of our favorite videos that creators made this year. And the nominees are Clementines by Garrett Paul.
Yo, dude, don't you know how to peel a clementine in one piece? Yeah, I think so. I just did it. Nah, like you did it the wrong way though. The wrong way?
Does Reddit self-promo spam really work by Ponji Ninja?
Alrighty then, let's see how it's worked so far. Probably racking in those views. Shit, I'm at 1. What?
Everything About Reddit Confuses Me by Amanda Hardman.
Whew, okay, all the hard work's done, now I just gotta post it. Okay, think this is good. Please let me know if you like my art. Alright. Hi, I had this thing that I made, I was hoping to put it on your subreddit, is that okay? Oh, cool.
How Costco Works. Discover.
But not all memberships are created equal. You can choose from 3 levels: Gold Star membership, Business membership, and Executive membership. At first, the memberships may seem like a liability to the customer, but Costco actually provides high-quality products at low prices.
How was your online quarantine class, Jimmy? By Dimos.
Is it Mesopotamia? Close, David, but not quite. Maybe Jimmy could help you with this.
I think I can. The answer is
I coded this dumb mobile app at 14 years old by Will Dutavi.
Basically, I realised how useless the app actually was. I thought it would be a better idea if it was like a home screen widget. And I tried doing that, but I was stupid and I messed it all up, and then the code broke. And then I got a new phone, so the original app went. And now basically I just got to fix it. Which I have no idea how I'm about to do.
I trained an AI to tell me Corpse's music genre, Vastava.
So it's things like danceability, acousticness, speechiness, instrumentalness, liveness, and here's the full list of features it includes. So once I constructed this dataset, I did some exploratory data analysis, or EDA, just to make sure there wasn't anything funky going on with the data.
Leaving 100 nice comments on small YouTubers' videos by Tom Karp.
I've set up 3 very simple rules. I'm actually gonna watch the video and not necessarily critique it, I would rather be just motivational and positive. I'm going to comment if I truly enjoyed that video. If I didn't like it, I will just go on. And thirdly, the channel has to have less than 1,000 subscribers.
Thalidomide, Public Health Crisis to Pharmaceutical Reform by Dr. Tell Me Why.
The culprit was a promising new wonder drug, thalidomide, developed and first introduced into the German market in October 1957 by the Grunenthal Pharmaceutical Company. Thalidomide was developed in the early 1950s by Heinrich Muchter, a Nazi doctor who had performed experiments on prisoners in concentration camps in Poland.
The Island by Totem Worlds.
Donde no existe el habla, ni el lenguaje, ni la voz, y solo existe esta canción. Deja de una vez tus emociones y demás, porque aquí no existirá.
And UPS Anthem, Ringo Productions.
It's what we do. We stop at the drop, put it down and the next stop. Oh, yo, that's the way UPS rolls. We stop at the drop.
And the winner is leaving 100 nice comments on small YouTubers videos by Tom Karp. Best small YouTuber. Finally, the award we've all been waiting for. Out of the hundreds of YouTubers that were nominated, these 16 made their way into the final nominations for the Best Small YouTuber of 2020. The nominees are Chopped Ramen, Delicious James, Dimos, Garrett Paul, Glorious Clockwork, Kizit, Kunkin Dassner, Michaels Cars, Nathan Dunn, Punji Ninja, Project Gamer, Peru, The Cool Dude, Vastava, Wisefish, Wizfish. And the winner for Best Small YouTuber of 2020 is Delicious James! Well, that's going to be it for this award show. Congrats to everyone who won and was nominated in general. Huge thanks to everyone who voted on these awards, with a major shout out to NewTubers for really pushing this to actually be a fully realized thing. I could not have done this without him. I would say I'm looking forward to doing this again, but oh my god, does looking through a collection of nominations, watching 800 YouTubers and editing 30+ minute long videos sound like a massive nightmare to me. So be on the lookout for the second annual Small YouTuber Awards. With that said, I definitely wouldn't have done this if people weren't super passionate about this stuff and made putting in actual effort to this worthwhile. Thank you to everyone who submitted nominees, and seriously, see you next year for the 2022 Small YouTuber Awards. Bye!